Musical icon Dolly Parton has had a career spanning more than 3 decades. With hits such as I Will Always Love You, Here You Come Again, and 9 to 5, she has inspired people all over the world. Her life story is as inspiring as her career success. Her unique vocals are not her only talent. She has written many hits, such as Jolene, based loosely on her eventful life. She has won 13 Country Music Awards and many more significant awards, and in 1999, she was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Dolly has also starred in popular films such as 9 to 5 and Steel Magnolias. In 1986 she opened her famous Dollywood theme park in Tennessee, which is still open today. She continues to record new music and tours regularly. Humble beginnings. Dolly was born on January 19, 1946. She was one of 12 children growing up poor in rural Appalachia. She and her family lived in a one-room cabin, and her parents were farmers. Money was always a challenge for the family, who struggled to get by. Her parents met and married as teenagers. She would create makeshift mics and perform for her parents' farm animals. She also sang in the church. She began writing songs soon after receiving her first guitar from a relative. Her uncle taught her to play the guitar once he saw how passionate she was about music. Dolly's childhood was a difficult one mired in poverty. She wrote about it in many songs, including Coat of Many Colors, which reminds her of her childhood every time she sings it. Her family's reliance on their faith has deeply influenced her career. She also said that although her family didn't have much, they were rich in everything money couldn't buy, like love, understanding, and kindness. Her family's love and reliance on God help explain why her music resonates with so many people. Rise to stardom. Dolly began writing music early on. At 10, she began performing professionally, appearing on local television and radio stations in Knoxville, Tennessee. At 13, she made her debut on Grand Ole Opry, one of her father's favorite country music concerts. Her grandmother unknowingly influenced Dolly's distinctive fashion style. She would try on her clothes while preparing for her performances to the animals on the farm. My poor grandma would say, "Where's my shoulder pads?" While in school, Dolly worked on her music career, recording for 3 different music labels before graduating from high school. Puppy Love was her first recorded song at just 12 years old. Her style then was inspired by musicians such as Kitty Wells. Dolly had always been clear about her dreams. She worked hard on her singing and songwriting skills throughout her life. Speaking on how she made her dreams come true, she said, "I imagined it. I dreamed it. I worked for it, and God was good enough to let me have it." Amid her meteoric rise to fame, she never forgot her childhood. She has incorporated stories of her childhood into her music, which helps her remember her parents and all the people around her while she grew up. Her strong family unit helped her reach for her dreams. Strong pride from her trash background. Dolly always spoke of her love for her background. Regardless of how difficult it was, she is reminded of her childhood when she performs. She said that the older she gets, the more sentimental she gets about her childhood. Despite some people calling her white trash and hillbilly, these derogatory terms thrown at her, Dolly remains proud of her background. To her, that keeps you humble, that keeps you good. And it doesn't matter how hard you try to outrun it. If that's who you are, that's who you are. Dolly believes that her childhood made her who she is today and would never trade it for anything else. Her childhood created the spiritual base that helped her remain grounded on who she is, regardless of her success. She added that her parents were not surprised when she had her breakthrough in the music industry. They could see how passionate she was about her music and how hard she worked to improve her talent. They supported her dreams throughout her life. Giving back to her community. At 75 years old, Dolly has not slowed down in her music and business ventures. She co-authored a book with James Patterson, released a new fragrance, and even penned an award-winning production deal with Netflix. While she remains busy, her philanthropic initiatives continue to grow.